like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Hey, yeah. Don't call my phone, I'm done with the mess. Nature boy's gone, locked up, he confessed. He hurt you deep, left scars in the light. Behind those bars, he's lost the fight.
Oh, this might be it. Oh, look, this is it. Hello? Hello?
Peace.
Peace, who's this?
This is Nature Boy's wife, Efru. Peace.
Peace, who's this?
This is Nature Boy's wife, Efru, and I'll be speaking on his behalf.
No, I wanted to get him on the line because I know he wanted to speak live, and so I wanted what I said to be live. Is there a way that you can get him?
Well,
Hold on, y'all. What is going on here? Did they finally shake down Chief life in prison plus 10 years without the possibility of parole's cell and took his burner phone? Because Efru, aka Caleb Buckner, is reaching out to Captain Tazariak to speak on his behalf? Child, let's see how this goes.
Way that you can get him?
well, he just told me to ask a couple questions.
No, it'd only be with him. So when you can get him and I can speak to him, then we'll have the conversation. You can let him know I said that, all right?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Well,
No, I don't want to talk with you. I only want to talk with him. No, I don't want to talk with you. I only want to talk with him. So when you can get him, then I can say what needs to be said.
Damn!
well,
No, I don't want to talk with you. I only want to talk with him. So when you can get him, then I can say what needs to be said.
are you know his situation, though, right?
Yeah, I do. He called yesterday, right?
Under the fair use doctrine of the US copyright statute, it is permissible to use limited portions of a work, including quotes, for purposes such as commentary, criticism, news reporting, and scholarly reports. There are no legal rules permitting the use of a specific number of words, a certain number of musical notes, or percentage of a work. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Situation, though, right?
Yeah, I do. He called yesterday, right? Yeah, I called. So for those that don't know, to my listening audience, Nature Boy called me yesterday. Now, I've never had one single conversation with this man ever in life. But he wanted to call and get on my live. And so what I'm saying to you is that if you can get him, I can talk to him live and then say what needs to be said. If that means I gotta wait, I'll wait.
Okay, so Chief life in prison plus 10 years without the possibility of parole is making his rounds. He's trying to utilize this guy's social media presence and huge platform to continue to plead his case in the court of public opinion, when he should really be worried about pleading his case in his appeal, if he's even granted one, because, as we all know, he confessed.
If that means I gotta wait, I'll wait.
Are you doing this for you to offend him or talk down upon him? What?
Well, I don't know
to
him.
build on knowledge. Are we gonna have a real build, or you are
It'll
gonna
be the
attack
build.
him?
It'll be the build that needs to be had. Like I said, I've never had a conversation with him ever in life. So
Will it be to tear him down in front of the world?
Yes, absolutely.
Will it be to
Well,
tear him down in front of the
yes,
world?
yes, absolutely.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but I like the way that he answered her question. She gonna talk about some, will it be to tear him down? He said yes, yes, absolutely. He said what he said.
Will it be to
Well,
tear him down in front of the
yes,
world?
yes, absolutely.
Then he won't be, he wanted to build.
There'll be no building
And
with
that's
me.
what Christ would do?
Yes,
Is that Christ-like?
absolutely. Nothing he
It's
did
not
was
Christ-like.
Christ-like. Nothing he
It's
did
not
was
Christ-like.
Christ-like. Christ never touched
Can you
little
show me in the
kids.
Bible where Christ would do that?
Christ never touched little kids. Christ never tricked black to believe
And
he was
he
a
never
Christ or
did
somebody
that.
that would be followed. He absolutely did it. Absolutely. And
What
so
would
I don't.
Christ
And now
do?
here's what Christ would do. Christ wouldn't argue with the woman over having a conversation with the man. So I just said I didn't want to talk to you. Remember when Christ told that woman in the well to go get your husband? Because he didn't want to have that type of conversation with her either. And I don't want to have that conversation with you. I said I would have the conversation with him. I don't want to talk to you like that. So don't talk to me. If he wants to
Would
talk like,
Christ
did you
would
not hear?
Christ
Did you
tear
not
him
hear?
down or would
Yes,
Christ forgive
yes.
him?
Christ tore down
Would
every
Christ forgive
Sadducee.
him?
Christ tore down every Sadducee and Pharisee and
I
called
thought
them.
Christ was a
Christ said,
Messianic
"Ye are
man.
of your father the devil," and that's what Nature Boy is.
That's
He's of his
forgiveness.
father the
Christ
devil,
is of
and that's what Nature Boy is.
that's
He's of his
forgiveness.
father the
Christ
devil.
is of love and
Christ said, no.
forgiveness. Christ
Where
saying
was the
love your
love? Where was
enemies.
the love for them kids? Where was the love for the women? Where was the love for the people that he offended? Christ didn't do that. And you, sister,
I just want to ask, do you forgive him?
are programmed. You are brainwashed. You are
How you know he
brainwashed.
didn't change?
You are
How you know he
brainwashed.
didn't change?
Not the
How you know he
fact that
didn't change?
you said didn't change. You just admitted that he did the things, and now you want him to be forgiven. So sis,
How do
you
you
can
know he
tell
didn't change and
sis.
ask for
Now I want
forgiveness?
everybody to
Do you
understand the
forgive
reason.
him?
There's nothing that he did to me that I have to forgive him for anything. He didn't do nothing to
Do
me.
you forgive
I'm
him?
gonna tell you what he did to my sister in the school, I don't forgive. I don't. What
Okay, so when he's referring to the sister that's in the school, he's talking about Maisha, Osiris's mother. For those of you who may not know, Chief, life in prison, plus 10 years without the possibility of parole, escaped prison. He escaped 20 plus years for the brutal physical assault that he put upon the mother of his son. Her eyes were swollen shut and her face was unrecognizable. The authorities actually pulled up and had to pull him off of her. He was beating her down like she was a man.
I'm gonna tell you what he did to my sister in the school, I don't forgive. I don't. What he did to his daughter, to the son of the sister that's in my school, I don't forgive. I do not. Because he is not repentant. That is not a repentant man. The fact
Okay,
that y'all
thank
think y'all
you.
can call my show to talk about knowledge shows
Thank
y'all
you.
don't
This
give
is
a about what y'all did.
this
You
is
right.
Christ.
This
This
is
sounds like
this is
Antichrist.
this
This is
is
the
no,
Antichrist.
your husband that has brainwashed you
Christ would
is
never
the
say that.
epitome
Christ would
of
never say that.
antichrist. Christ called them the devil, and that's what your husband is, the devil. And that's what your husband is, the devil. That's what he is.
Ye
He's
without
the
sin
devil.
cast the first stone. That's
No,
what Christ
ye
would
are
say.
of the devil. I ain't passing condemnation.
It's
I am
too much
passing
hate in your
judgment.
heart.
There's no hate. Why
It's
are you
too
still
much
on the
hate.
phone? Why are you still on the
There should
phone?
be love in
You
your
should
heart.
get this is the greatest love I could give you. Because you need to hear that your husband is a piece
Too
of
much in your heart. You should have more love in
your
your heart
husband is
and
a piece of
forgiveness.
that's love.
Christ would never
Your
say
husband
that.
is a yes he would.
How do you know he
Yes
didn't
he would.
change in
He
all
did
this
not.
time? How do you know he
Yes
didn't
he would.
change in
He
all
did
this
not.
time?
Because he want to talk to me.
Now, why does Ephru, aka Caleb Buckner, keep on saying, how do you know he hasn't changed? I feel that deep deep down inside of her, she know Chief life in prison plus 10 years without the possibility of parole is a POS. Yeah, he's a piece of sugar honey iced tea.
Say
Husband
that.
is a, yes, he would.
How do you know he
Yes,
didn't
he would.
change in
He
all
did
this
not,
time?
because he want to talk to me about knowledge. That's how I know he didn't
How do
change.
you know he didn't
That's
go
how
give his life
I
to
know
God
he didn't give his
and be
life to
holding him
God.
to his
He
past?
didn't give his life to God because he want to talk to me about knowledge. That
No,
is
he
a
didn't
piece
ask for
of.
forgiveness.
He didn't, because I'm telling you why. Because he want
How
to
do you
talk
know
to.
he didn't give
I'm
his life
telling
to
you.
God
I'm
recently?
telling. Let me answer. Now I'm gonna answer. If he gave his life to
You're not
God,
even
I'm about to
allowing him
tell
to
you. I'm
grow.
about to tell you. Let me answer. If he actually gave his life to God, he would be saying, Captain Tazariak, let me use your platform to apologize for all the wicked I've done. If he actually gave his life to God, he would be saying, Captain Tazariak, let me use your platform to apologize for all the wicked I've done. Let me use your platform to say I was a piece of for the evil that I did to men, women, and children.
What if
I
he?
was wrong for
What
being a
if?
I was wrong for having in front of my kids. I was wrong for all of that. But instead, he want to call about some knowledge. I wish I would talk to some nigga that did the
What
things
if
that he
he's being
did.
persecuted?
He's
How
not
Christ
being
was being
persecuted. He
persecuted?
ain't being Christ ain't never no man. Christ ain't never have in front of no kids. That this is how you know you're brainwashed. You are
He never
completely
had sex
you
in front
are
of kids.
completely brainwashed. He has sex in front of his kids. That's what I said. He said it's on camera. I have sex in front of my kids. They touch my rod. That's what your
He
Jesus did.
explained that many
It
times.
doesn't,
He
there
explained
is
that
no
many times.
explanation. And you comparing him to Jesus Christ. Sis, you are absolutely
Why are you
stupid
so emotional
and
about it?
brainwashed. I'm not
Can you
emotional.
relax?
You are absolutely stupid. You're brainwashed.
Can you
You
calm
know who
down?
needs prayer? You know who needs prayer? Dumb
Jacob
bitch like you. Dumb bitch
being
like you.
abusive to me right now.
Dumb bitch
This
like
is
you.
Christ-like.
Yes.
So
The
you're
scriptures
calling me a
say,
bitch?
yes, I am. The scriptures say a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. That's a, and
Are
you are
you calling me
shameless.
a bitch?
I'm calling you an absolute, the epitome of a bitch. Because you are sitting here shamelessly trying to compare Nature Boy to Jesus Christ. And he is not. And you are a bitch boy. I'm Captain Tazariak, 13,000 Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Record that shit. You are absolutely a bitch. Have a
So
good
you're
day.
disrespecting me.
Yes. Yes. I
So
am.
you're doing the same
I
thing
am
that you
not.
said Nature Boy
I
do.
am not. I would not molest you. I would not have sex with you. I wouldn't even come near you.
Respecting me.
Disrespect is lawful. It's lawful.
You're doing the
Have a
same.
good
You're doing
day.
the same thing you said.
Hey y'all, that's what I want. That's what I was trying to do yesterday. Um,
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but I don't think that Ephraim, aka Caleb Buckner, expected that conversation to go the way that it did. Child, let me tell you something. Reading is fundamental, and he read her like class was in session, baby. What? Oh my goodness. Did y'all hear how many beeps I had to put in this video? Did y'all hear? What in the sugar honey iced tea? I mean, I ain't mad at him. I am not mad at him at all, because they need to hear the truth, raw and uncut.
hey y'all, that's what I want. That's what I was trying to do yesterday. Um, Yesterday when I was doing the live, y'all know I was on there for like 90 minutes, and that number kept trying to call. I didn't know what the number was, and it said it was Nature Boy. So when I texted him, I said, LOL. No.
Hey everyone, not really sure if you've already subscribed to my new YouTube channel on the docket. On this channel, I focus on true crime, current events, as well as a little dibble and dabbling in politics. I am also following the case of the United States versus Sean P. Diddy Combs, as well as the state of Idaho versus Brian C. Koberger. If you are a true crime fan, or a couch detective, you're definitely going to want to go over there and sub me up. Be sure to set your notifications to all so that you are notified when I go live or add new content. Guys, I need your help because I know there is no way that I will be able to grow this channel without your assistance. Thank you in advance for subscribing, commenting, and sharing. I look forward to seeing you over on the docket.
Yesterday when I was doing the live, y'all know I was on there for like 90 minutes and that number kept trying to call. I didn't know what the number was. And it said it was Nature Boy. So when I texted him, I said, LOL, no, it's not. And he said, yes, it is. So when they called back, I'm talking to him and I'm pretty much saying, it didn't last that long. So I was on the lines of what I was saying. But what I said was, I wish that would have been live. And the reason why I wish that would have been live is because I don't know who is entertaining this nigga, but this nigga and these bitches do not need to get entertained. And I wanted it live so that y'all can have somebody of power talk to them the way that they need to be talked to.
Hey. Yeah. Don't call my phone, I'm done with the mess. Nature Boy's gone, locked up, he confessed. He hurt you deep, left scars in the light. Behind those bars, he's lost the fight. He used to speak love, but it all went wrong. Broken trust echoes like a sad song. Trauma in shadows, it's clear as the stars. Now he's trapped, living life behind bars. Prison walls high, but the guilt's even higher. Chains on his soul, bound tighter and tighter. You can cry, scream, but he's got no throne. Now he's all alone. Macon holds him with his shadowy friends. A cell for his sins, this is how it will end. Betrayal cuts deep, but justice won't lie. The truth's got its weight, no alibis. They say his boo bubbles and him already got a pretty tight bond, but that life's a tale no one's too fond. The choices he made, the lives that he harmed, is locked in the echoes of this prison walls high, but the guilt's even higher. Chains on his soul, bound tighter and tighter. You can cry, scream, but he's got no throne. Now he's all alone. Kayla Buckner, calling around the conscious community won't do you no good. Those men and women all understood. Nature Boy ain't sugar, honey, iced tea. They all saw him abuse, misuse, and traumatize what once was beautiful in your eyes. Your spark is gone, you don't even see how tragic the life you're living continues to be. The sleepless night, the bags under your eyes, but yet you stay for your own demise. Free Tanisha! Prison walls high, but the guilt's even higher. Guilt's even higher. Chains on his soul, bound tighter and tighter. You walk in tight, you can cry, scream, but he's got no throne. Now he's all alone. Yeah. Now he's all alone. Hey. Prison walls high, but the guilt's even higher. Chains on his soul, bound tighter and tighter.